Hello, everyone. It is Thursday evening. I'm Roseanne Haven. It is just about time for News 5 now. We have a lot to talk about, including a Crestview High School substitute office worker has been arrested. We're going to tell you why. Also, a difference, changes could be coming. We'll tell you what lawmakers are working on when it comes to who may face capital murder charges. Also, we have details, or a few details, on a shooting that happened this afternoon in Mobile. It's time to get started.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everyone. I'm WKRG News 5's Roseanne Haven with News 5 Now. This is where we have your big stories of the day. We get input from you, and we talk about it, and we put more questions out there and look forward to seeing what you're going to say about it tomorrow. Let's go ahead and count down the big stories right now. Number 5, more arrests have been made in Alabama as President Trump cracks down on immigration. He cracks down on immigration in our area. 11 people arrested in Baldwin County. This happening this morning during an immigration enforcement operation. According to officials, 6 of those arrested had criminal histories. Number 4, Crestview High School substitute office worker 18-year-old Joshine Del Val Figueroa has been arrested. He is charged with lewd and lascivious battery involving a victim between the ages of 12 and 16. We are told the school was made aware of this incident that happened, they say, or made aware in February. The alleged incident happened last year, I believe perhaps in September, I read. Anyway, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office was notified. Investigators there say the suspect used manipulation tactics to engage in sexual acts. They say happened at the with the victim. It happened at the suspect's home. Now moving on to number 3. An NFL player from Mobile charged with assault. Houston Texans safety Jimmy Ward arrested this morning in Montgomery County, Texas. Ward's fiance is claiming he assaulted her, he strangled and threatened her. Ward, a Mobile native, attended Davidson High School tonight. He is out of jail. Now, moving on to number 2, new legislation in Alabama is being proposed that would make murder at any large gathering, including parks, theaters, or concerts, result in a capital murder charge. As you know, when you are charged with capital murder, you could face the death penalty as punishment. This is happening after that shooting that happened at the Sanger Theater where one man was killed. That happened during a children's dance recital. Some who are pushing for this bill to pass say it will not solve gun violence, but they say perhaps it could be a step in the right direction. Moving on to number 1, more deadly violence in the city of Mobile. This happened just maybe a couple of hours ago in Mobile, broad daylight, as you can see there, near the loop at Rickerby Park. This is still a very active investigation. As more information comes available, we will update you online and on air. You'll want to go ahead and check WKRG.com for updates. And that's a look at our big stories at this hour. Now we're going to talk about the question of the day and share your answers. The question is, should drivers have to take a new road test after a certain age? What do you think about that? Let's see what you think about that. I'm going to look at some of your answers here. Should you have to take a new road test? Beck Parton says, yeah, especially if they say they can't read the road signs. That sounds fair to me. Okay. Nikita Marlowe says, yes, when you start driving like a turtle, it's time to turn in those keys. Carrie Poe says, no, after a certain number of speeding tickets, passing a stopped school bus, and DUI. Okay, Julie Hudson Wasser. She says her husband is 92 years old, a former trucker, and he drives better than most on the road. Okay. Disa Harris says, I think driving tests, both written and driving, should be retaken every 3 years with the way the drivers drive around here. And Richard Cooper says maybe just an eye test at the age of 70. Okay, and we want to thank you all for your comments there. Now we're going to move on over to our Facebook poll. We wanted to know, should police be required to carry Narcan with them? Should they be required? Here's how you voted. 85% of you said yes. Only 15% of you said no. Okay, we thank you all for your responses on that. And we ask you to go to our Facebook poll, make sure you like it, and prepare to answer any other questions we may have for you. It's just a good way for us and to engage, and we appreciate your doing that. Also, make sure your TV is turned on to WKRG. News 5 will start up in just a few minutes, straight up at 6 o'clock. I'll be there along with my co-anchor, Peter Albrecht, our sports director, Simone Eli, and of course, our chief meteorologist, Ed Bloodsworth. We've had a lot of rain this week, but today the sun is out. It is steamy out there. I know I, for one, was kind of hoping to go to the beach this weekend, at least for just a little bit. I'll see my chances of being able to do that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and have a great Friday tomorrow and an even better weekend. See you later, everybody.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.